Hey, welcome. So, if the winter has left you feeling a little gray, let's talk about the festival that officially kicks off spring with this incredible burst of brilliant yellow and a whole lot of creative energy. This is all about Basant Panchami. Seriously, have you been waiting for a sign that the cold, quiet days are finally over? Well, this is it. Think of Basant Panchami as the cultural and spiritual starting gun for stepping back into the light and just embracing all that new energy. So what is this festival all about, really? Well, at its heart, it's actually a two-for-one celebration. On one hand, it's about welcoming Vasant, which is the season of spring, and saying goodbye to the cold. But, and this is just as important, it's a day that's dedicated to honoring Goddess Saraswati, who is the embodiment of all knowledge, music, and art. All right, so first up, let's dive into its role as spring's first big festival. I mean, this isn't just some date you circle on a calendar. It's a real cultural shift. It's the day that sort of collectively sets the tone for all the optimism and the energy of the next few months. The whole vibe of Basant Panchami is just so optimistic, you know? It's all about shaking off that sluggish winter feeling and leaning into new growth. It's kind of like a collective deep breath of fresh, hopeful air that you share with your friends, your family, your whole community. But here's the thing, the arrival of spring is really only half the story. The spiritual core of the whole festival is all about honoring the divine source of that new growth, which is creativity and wisdom itself. And that's why this day is so important for students, for artists, musicians, writers, you name it. It's a day where you seek blessings for your craft. It's really cool, actually. People will place their books, their instruments, literally the tools of their trade, right in front of her idol, just asking for clarity and inspiration for the year ahead. So you can see how all these reasons are just beautifully intertwined, right? You're honoring the goddess of learning, which is a perfect match for that fresh, new start energy of spring. In fact, it's considered one of the most auspicious days to start a new course, learn a new instrument, or kick off any creative project you've been thinking about. And get this is fascinating. This single syllable, aim, is what's known as the Bij mantra, or the seed sound for Goddess Saraswati. It's chanted during prayers to call on her energy, and it's believed to clear out any mental fog and really sharpen your intellect. It's so simple, but so powerful.
Okay, so if you're feeling inspired to maybe observe the festival or you just want to know the details, let's get practical. Here's a quick guide for what you need to know for the celebration in 2026. Go ahead and mark your calendars. In 2026, Basant Panchami lands on a Friday, January 23rd. Easy enough to remember. Now let's get into the specific timings because this is important. So you'll see Panchami Tithi. That just refers to the entire time the fifth lunar day is active, which in 2026 goes from super early Friday morning to early Saturday. But the really crucial window is the Saraswati Puja muhurat. That's the prime, most auspicious time on Friday morning to do your prayers and seek those blessings. Okay, quick clarification, because you'll hear this a lot. Is it Basant or Vasant Panchami? Are they different things? No, not at all. They're exactly the same. Vasant is just the more formal Sanskrit term for spring, while Basant is the name you'll hear most often. So don't worry, you're talking about the same awesome celebration. So, we've got the logistics down. But what does this all actually feel like? Let's dive into the sensory experience of the day, the rituals, the colors, the foods that really bring this festival to life. And hey, for anyone wanting to participate at home, it can be really simple and super meaningful. You just start by creating a clean, kind of sacred space. You make some simple offerings, and then, this is my favorite part, you place the tools of your learning, your books, your laptop, even your guitar, right there to be blessed. It's a really beautiful way of dedicating your work to something bigger. Visually, the day is just an explosion of one color, yellow. It's everywhere. And it symbolizes the blooming mustard fields of spring, and it also represents purity and clarity. You'll see it in the clothes people wear, in the delicious saffron rice, and the beautiful marigold flowers used as offerings. It is a total feast for the senses, for sure. All right, here's a little guidance for how to really lean into the energy of the day. It's a fantastic time to start learning something new or to donate books or school supplies. The biggest don't is really just don't rush. This day is considered an abuj muhurat, which basically means the timing is so powerful and positive that it's just naturally good for new beginnings. You don't have to force a thing, just lean into that calm, focused vibe.
So the big question is, how does an ancient festival like this connect with our crazy modern lives? Let's zoom out a bit and see how its core ideas are actually more relevant than ever. You don't have to perform a full formal ritual to honor the spirit of Basant Panchami. You can totally translate its values into modern wellness practices. For instance, use the day to set a new learning goal for yourself. Or try a deep work session with zero distractions. Or, hey, just practice some gratitude for the knowledge you've already gained. It's all about the intention behind it. Because at the end of the day, Vasant Panchami offers every single one of us, no matter our background, this really powerful annual invitation. It's a chance to just press pause, reflect on our own personal growth, and consciously reignite our passion for learning, for creating, and for expressing ourselves. And so, that leaves us with one final thought to carry forward. As we welcome all this fresh energy of the season, what new knowledge, what new art form, what new skill are you going to choose to cultivate? What are you going to learn this spring?